Hey, y'all stop flirting with me. Feline Fine don't like that. You feel me? She ain't going for all that. Y'all stop flirting with me. Feline Fine is not going for all that. She's drawing the line.
NANI?
Dynamite!
What's up? What's good? Alright, hey guys, how you doing? My name is Heero. This is the Identity Booth. We in here. We brought it up. We're bringing it back. This is one of our favorite segments, the Death of the Alpha Male podcast. Clap it. Thank you.
When I came down.
So I was on the TikTok, as I do when I'm at work and I'm bored. Patients are already, all my patients survive, so they're cool. We're on TikTok, we're chilling, we're kicking it, and I see this clip roll by. So let's just get the clip first and foremost, right? Let's make sure my mouse ain't letting me scoot over.
A point where
Cash
I'm
App has changed the game
bro,
too. Cash App me?
Bro, I've asked a couple girls to Venmo me. If they like lead me on like they want to go out again and then they don't, I'm like, yo, that's totally cool, but you want to like pick up your drinks? I don't care anymore. I'm over it.
I gotta applaud that one. Yeah,
I'm over it.
Really?
I'm over it.
It's
Bro,
applaud
I'm over
button.
it.
It's too loud.
You don't want your expectations to be too high.
Abolish guys paying on first dates. That's what I'm trying to say. For
So
sure,
nobody expects anything.
no expectations.
Right.
There's too many expectations from a woman's standpoint of like what a man's supposed to do now, and a man's going, "What the fuck do you want from me?" You know? So it's like I'm out going like, what do you want from me? Because this is obviously all about you and whatever's going on with you. I'm not allowed to have a good time and then also take all of my money. I've also been on a lot of first dates.
So I have thoughts on this. And shout out to Godfrey. I like listening to his podcast. Every now and again, he has something interesting to say. He keeps it real, so I have most respect. Let me show you what a real applaud button is. It should be subtle. That roaring applaud. It's like you're trying to suck your own dick. Get over yourself. No, I'm just playing. We love Godfrey. My thoughts on this. First and foremost, as a man, I don't know if this is just me, but the thrill of hunting women. That sounds really creepy, but y'all get it. The thrill of trying to court a woman is fucking exciting. It gets my blood pumping. It gets me going. You feel me? It gives me the oh yeah, like I'm ready. I'm in there. The thrill of getting to court a woman and the thrill of the cat and mouse, that's very interesting to me. I enjoy that because it creates those butterfly effects. You gotta be I can tell he's a lazy dater. You gotta be enthusiastic about dating, or you'll never be happy. Yeah, because a lot of people think dating just happens. They think relationships just happened. No, they take work, they take effort, they take sacrifice. And that's not something people like him are willing to do. I would much rather have him just say straight up, I just want to have sex. And there's prostitutes for that. Clap it. They're bolstering booming business. You feel me?
Oh yeah!
Go buy a prostitute. Stop putting your Owens on other women. He makes an argument about like, oh, they're leading me on. I don't know if they're gonna want a second date. Well, they're definitely. My girl says she ain't going on a second date if that was me, and I have to believe her. So let me break this down. And some guys are probably going to hear this, and while he has a point, he's going about it the wrong way. And let me tell you how as a man, I would handle this. You don't the rules of engagement are quite simple, and they've been stated long ago. So I have to state this if you don't know this. If you have the balls to walk up to a girl, put your nasty breath on her face, and ask her, you want to hang out with me? You want to go out with me? and she looks at your pathetic ass and has the balls not to throw that shit back in your face and actually oblige you, I think you're obligated to actually take care of her.
Yes.
You feel me? Did you hear that?
Heard what you said about me a few days ago, yeah.
If you ask someone to do something, you got to take care of that. If I walk up to my girl and say, hey, I want to go out to this restaurant, get dressed, let's go. And then we show up to the restaurant, we eat all the food, and the waiter says, check. I say to the waiter, check. And he slides that shit to me, and I slide that shit to her. She might pay for it. She gonna be a little confused, but she damn near, she might ask a moment. I thought this was your idea. And it was. So maybe I should pay for it. I don't get why guys don't want to be responsible for being the man anymore. This guy doesn't want to be responsible for being the man anymore because he's not guaranteed anything. And guess what? That's what life's all about. You're only guaranteed one motherfucking thing, and that's that you gonna die. Everything else is subject to approval. He doesn't want to go out on dates with women because he's spending money on drinks. $13, $15, $60. $60 is the difference between you going out on a date with a girl and you not. Hey, I get it. If you're not a baller, be on your budget. But don't be out here punishing women because you broke. Broke boys don't get to play late. Facts. Broke boys don't play late at night. Broke boys don't get 11 o'clock texts at night. That's just how it be sometimes. Long game it. Learn from your mistakes. Go get your bread up. But I'm here to tell people, broke boys just don't get those texts at night. I want to suck your dick tonight. Oh, absolutely. I was not going to take a shower tonight, but now that you've mentioned this, let me go ahead and freshen up. Right? But let me talk to the guys about this, how you can control this situation so it's in your favor. It's the first date. It's your choice. So first and foremost, as a guy, you need to have 3 restaurants on your radar. 3 restaurants. What am I talking about? A gaming type restaurant where there's sort of like this activity. You need to have a bar that you know really intimately. Like, it's like the bartender, people know you, like you seem like the guy there. And then you need like a semi-fancy restaurant where you can wear jeans, but you need a collared shirt, right? You need these type of 3 restaurants. And you need like a quick go-to game setup, like jeans, t-shirt, real good food, everyone's super casual, a great bar, and you need a decent restaurant. All of these meals should lay under $100. I think a first date meal under $100, between the ranges of $60 and $100, is more than okay. For a bougie bitch, all the way down to Tatiana on Block 6, everyone's gonna be happy with that. First date. The reason why I think you have to have these things already put in place is because you already like these places. If you're going out with a girl and you're taking her to a new place on the first dime, you're bound to lose. You're putting yourself in an unknown territory. You're not comfortable. You're not confident. You're not bravado-ing yourself. If I like you, first date's always going to be sushi. Because no matter how bad you are, the fucking sushi's going to be great. You hear me? You hear me? Right? No matter how bad you are, that sushi's going to be great.
Victory has defeated you.
I won't be defeated by sushi, never. So by picking a place and controlling the information, I'll forget her name. There's so many girls I've taken on sushi dates, I don't even remember their names. But I do remember having a great time at the sushi place because it was new sushi. And every sushi date, I always try something new on the menu. So first and foremost, pick a situation where that's how you can regain control, by picking a place where you want to be, where you want to, things you want to do. Furthermore, if it's that's for the semi-classy restaurant, right? Jeans and a collared shirt. the second option, where it's a bar. Always go with the bar that isn't crowded, has a more mature crowd, and does one thing well. Good lighting. Intimate lighting. Little bit of maybe a speakeasy, jazz, live music. It's a vibe. Do yourself a favor and find a bar where there's not a bunch of rowdy teenagers or kids, a little bit more of a mature crowd, and you just enjoy that vibe, because that intimacy does the situation long run. And then the game type thing, I think, can be a plethora of things. It can be, but there has to be food involved. If you take someone on a date or an activity and there's no food involved, all you've successfully done is made someone hungry and tired and then left them on an empty stomach. It's literally a cultural faux pas in the Nigerian world to send someone out of your house without food. Even if you just came to, hey, I just came to pick this up. Ah, thank you so much. Here, take some rice with you. The fuck? I'm going back to work. Yeah, take some rice with you. Put it in your car. It's fine. It's a faux pas if you don't accept it. And I think the same should be done with your relationships and the dating situation. So those are 3 situations where I think you'd be crazy. Like, ultimately, and this is the ultimate thought. Do I think women should, men and women should pay for their tabs separately on the first date? That's something that you and her got to talk about. I'm not going to sit here and dictate to you what you are capable of doing. You know how much money you got in your pockets. If you know you had to work 3 weeks to save $100 to take this girl out, and you only could save $100, and if the bill comes out to be $102, you're going to be looking at her for some money. If you're not confident enough to speak that into existence before you ask her out, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe your priorities are out of order. But if she looks at you and says, I really do want to go out with you and I don't mind going half on you, with you, yo, my guy, you won. You're better than me. Don't get it twisted. Just because you can't do what I do doesn't mean you're not as good as me. Your ability to communicate and have honest communication saved you $50 and still got you in. Is this going to work on 70% of the women I know? I'd say 50%. But women who consider themselves to be high value, this is not going to work on them. And it's not your job to be upset like this dude is. It's your job to be accepting that you're a broke boy. Clap it. And the 10, and she might be a 10, but you not rich enough to bag her. Like I said, obedient women and submissive women are very expensive. Very expensive. And broke boys just don't get the texts. Broke boys don't get texts late at night. And it's part of it. So don't be mad at the girls. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the players. Hate the game. That's just how it is. Next topic.